Rice Bunnies, and today I have my, I guess I'll call it charm/resin update number 13. And please leave me in the comments down below if you guys want me to separate my resin and polymer clay charm updates, or if you don't mind that they're just compiled in one video. I'd really like some feedback on that. And I'm just going to get started with the resin. The first piece I have is just this little cloud sticker with a pink heart, and it's just in some clear resin with this chunky circle glitter, and I love the way it looks, like especially right now. And when you hold it up to a window, it's so pretty. The back just looks like this. I haven't domed it yet, but that's what this one looks like, and I just think it's so pretty. I have this one, and it's just like green themed. There's a green back, and the glitter is some gold fine glitter. There are some pink heart confettis. This pink heart, if you can see it here. And I really like the way this looks also. So there is that one. For Easter, I have this little chick one, and I think it's so adorable. The background is pink, and it has this pink star glitter in the background. And the sticker is puffy. And I think this batch of resin pieces came out okay. I have this one, which has some hearts in the background, and it's pink. I believe there's some pink glitter in there or something. I'm not really sure. I don't remember what I put in here. But the bird is a puffy sticker, and this is what this looks like. I'm not very good at describing my resin pieces, sorry you guys. Okay, so now I have some big fails. So here is this heart resin piece, and it looks really pretty. It's just a little unicorn with a heart, and then I have like these star chunky glitters. That's for the grass and the sky, and the back is white. But the reason why this is a fail is because when I was doming it, I guess I put way too much resin on top, because the resin overflowed and kind of seeped to the back, and it did this whole mess. So hopefully when I dome the back, it'll be okay. But otherwise, I think I did a pretty good job with this. There aren't any air bubbles or anything, and I really like the way it looks. Then, if you follow me on my Instagram, you might have already seen this. This is just another hearts resin piece, and I hand painted Totoro with acrylic paints. So this is not a sticker or printed image or anything. I painted him, and a little soot sprite over here. Some bubbles appeared when it was curing, so if you guys can see some bubbles there. And then there was a bubble on his eyeball, and I caught it like when the resin was kind of thick, and the bubble did pop, but it left this dent right where his eyeball is. So I'm kind of really unhappy about that. And also this one overflowed while I was doming it, and it spilt to the back, and it made the back really, really ugly. I don't know if you guys can see, but there's that kind of like that ridge roughness right there, and that's because it dried on top of my silicone mat, so it made that pattern. This was actually supposed to be for one of my YouTube friends. I was going to send it to her, but I'm definitely going to have to make another one and send it to her, and she doesn't know who she is, but yeah, I have to do this again because this was a complete fail, and I'm really unhappy. So now it's time for my polymer clay charms, and there isn't a lot. I'm so sorry, but it's better than nothing, right? So the first thing I made were these pair of gold bow earrings for my friend Taylor. I made these with the Martha Stewart mold, and they're just on little earring studs. I made this cupcake, and it was inspired by Things So Sweet's tutorial. I will leave a link down below. And I kind of failed on it just because the frosting I did wasn't thick enough, so it kind of just looks like jam or jelly instead of like frosting. So I might actually try this again. I made this cupcake, and it is inspired by the amazing XOX Rufus. I'm really proud of the face I did on this. I'm usually really terrible at making clay faces. And it's textured and shaded, and I did the strawberry topping. So, I mean, if you know my channel, you you have to know Ruth's channel, but I will link her channel down below. Again, that cupcake was inspired by XOX Rufus. Then I went a little crazy with donuts because I've never made them before. So I made a couple for my first time making polymer clay donuts. So a lot of these are fails. This one's actually one of them that isn't that much of a fail, surprisingly. So it's a chocolate donut and it's textured. And then the icing is just strawberry icing with some white swirl. And it's not focusing. So there's the one donut, and this one isn't a fail. This one is a chocolate donut with some pink sprinkles, and it failed because while it was baking, the icing started to overflow. I'm having a lot of trouble with overflowing things this update, but yeah, this one's a fail. I don't like it. This one's not a fail. I actually kind of like it a lot. It's this pink icing with some sprinkles, and then the dough part is made out of jewelry gold clay, and I textured it, and I already added like a little split ring. But yeah, I think this one's really cute. This one's probably one of the biggest fails when it comes to the donuts. It looks like a glazed donut, but it was actually originally just a vanilla donut with white icing. But then the icing completely overflowed. It was a mess. So then I just decided to spread it all over. So here's this donut. It looks kind of gross, if you ask me. I made this donut and it just has a little face on it. It's all textured and shaded, and it's also textured on the sides, of course. And the icing is this pink icing with some brown swirl, and it overflowed over here. So I'm kind of unhappy with it. But otherwise, I think it's a pretty cute donut. Lastly, for donuts, I have this kiwi one, and this is, again, shaded and textured, and it's a fail. Only because the cane slices, you can't really see them. I shouldn't have used green icing. I don't know what I was thinking, but yeah. There are two kiwi cane slices and then these white sprinkles, and other than that, I don't know. There it is. Alright, so the last three charms I really, really like, so I hope you guys like them too, and they're animals. So the first animal I made was this giraffe, and I think this came out just so cute. It's laying down in this position, and I painted on all of the details. So all of the spots and the eyes and this little hair are painted on. And I just love the way this turned out. It's so cute. Also in this style of animal, I made a fox. So here's what the fox looks like. It has little black feet, and I painted on all the details again. Its face, its eyes have little eyelashes. And then there's its tail, and it's also in the same kind of like style as the giraffe. And then lastly, I made this white unicorn, and it might be a little hard to see, but again, it's like in the same laying down position. I painted on these silver stars and dots, and it has lilac hair and a silver horn. And its face is so cute. I love the blue eyes and the silver little detailings on the forehead. So here is what the unicorn looks like, and I love the way I did these animals. I'm definitely going to be making more in the same style, but I think they are so, so cute. Yeah, that is basically it for my charm update. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and again, let me know down below, do you want me to separate my resin updates from my charm updates? Do you like them together? Whatever. And thank you guys so, so much for helping me reach, I think, 10,900 subscribers. I'm so happy. I'm just, you can request tutorials if you like, but I cannot promise them. Like, I can't promise that I'll get tutorials out fast because I have like rehearsals for my musical that I'm in basically every day, like Monday through Thursday until the show, which is in April. So I don't have a lot of time, but feel free and let me know what you guys liked in this update, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.